Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be modeling a dice. So to model dice, just like that one actually, what we'll do is that we're actually going to start with a cube. And so to that cube, we're going to go into edit mode and add loop cuts. Now we want to add 4 loop cuts on every single side. And so that's going to actually allow us to select faces based on where our dots will be. So what we're going to do is same edit mode and go to face select, and we're just going to select all the faces we want our dots to be. So there's going to be the 1, and there's going to be the 6. I'm just selecting, holding down shift and just selecting every single face. And the 2, then the 5, then the 4, then the 3. Now we've got all our faces selected. We're actually going to go and inset them to make the dots a bit smaller. Now it wouldn't work because the faces on 6 are touching, so to inset them individually, you're going to double click on I. Just like that, and so that's going to do that. So 0.06, found works good. Now you're actually going to go to 3D viewport just so you can see color. Now everything is white so far. And what we're going to do is going to make the dots black. So add a new material, because that's the color of the dice, add new, and then change it to black, and then click assign. And just like that, everything that you have selected is going to turn that color, so black in that, for that instance. Now we're actually going to make the holes, so just poke, so it's 0, like minus 0.01. And so that's actually going to create some depth. And so the actual hole of the dice. So as you can see, we've got holes, but it still looks rather flat and also very sharp, right? The edges are all pretty sharp and stuff like that. So what we want is subdivided, so add a subdivision surface modifier. And as you can see on 1, it's a cube, and then as we add more, it just turns into a more perfect circle. And it even rounds off the edges of the dice, which is actually an advantage. So yeah, leave it as 4, but you can also leave it as 5. It's really however you want to do that. So apply that modifier, and now we're actually going to change color. To copy and paste, have it selected. And what we're going to do is that we're just going to change the color. So for example, here's blue. And so that changes the color of the whole dice. And so we're going to rename it dice and then rename that one as whole. So we want, for example, to make a black and white one, so the opposite of what we just made. We're going to turn that to black, and bam, we've got a nice and cool looking dice.